Before we open to our notebook page, class, I want to see who can remember the answer to this question. All right, so many of our English verbs use what to make them past tense. There's one phonogram that many of our English words use to make them past tense. What is it? All right, it's in the name of the phonogram. What is it? All right, good. It's ed, d, t, past tense ending. All right, who remembers the name for verbs that do not use ed, d, t, past tense ending to make them past tense? All right, they are not regular verbs. All right, we call them irregular verbs. Let's go to page 19 where we have our irregular verbs. All right, so our irregular verbs are any verb where the past tense does not use ed, d, t, past tense ending. All right, and we had an irregular verb today, and that was build. All right, wait, but build is a two-way word, class. How do we say build to spell it? All right, good. We say boo, build. That's going to go in our first column. If you're not sure about boo, ild, go ahead and do it on your practice paper first, like we always want to do if we're not sure. All right, write it and mark it. All right, let's check. All right, that's how we spell build. Remember, we have to say boo, ild to spell it, and then we just have to remember which oo. It's kind of our, I guess I would say we use this oo the most often. All right, so build, or how do we say it to spell it? Good, boo, ild is our present tense. All right, our next one, remember this is our present and ongoing, so happening right now. Let's see, is building. So remember we always have to add our helping verb is. So we would write is building. But how do we say building to spell it? All right, that one we say boo-ilding. All right, so go ahead and write is boo-ilding for our second column. All right, let's check that. Is boo-ilding. Right. Again, we're just adding this ing. We're really used to doing that. So the only thing we need to remember for building is, again, it's a two-way word. And to spell it right, we have to say boo-wilding. All right, our past tense, we know we're not going to use edit because build is an irregular verb. All right, the next word that we learned was the past tense of build. If you remember it, tell me. All right, good, it was built. But how do we say built to spell it? Good, we have to say boo-ilt. All right, so the past tense third column, go ahead and write and mark boo-ilt. Again, if you're not sure, do it on your practice paper first. All right, let's check. Good, boo-ilt. Let's see, since we have this, let's go ahead and finish out our line. So we also have, we've only done it a couple times, our past and ongoing one. So we would write has built for this one. She has built 10 towers so far this week, has built. But again, how do we say built to spell it? Good, we would say boo. Right, so our fourth column, it would be this has built, but of course built, how do we say to spell it? Good, boo-ilt. All right, nice job with that, class. We're going to go to a different page now. Let's go to page 8. Page 8. All right. So this is the page where it helps us keep track of our different, remember we've got this phonogram that has the same letters as this one, they're in a different order. And I know those ones where the letters are same, but the order is different, those ones can be tricky. So we want to help ourselves organize, when, which words use which ones. All right. So we have receive here from last week, but in our word today, believe. All right, let's try and remember which E we used in believe. All right, in believe, we use E-I. We say E-I, but we write I-E. All right, so we would put it in this column. Believe. All right, we know which E to use. Go ahead and write believe. And make sure your English word does not end with a V, because English words do not end with V. All right, let's check, class. What's our first syllable? Good, B. What kind of syllable is that? Good, an open syllable. Leave, O-E, which E is it? Good, E-I. We say E-I, but we write I-E. What do I have to add, class? Silent final E, job 2. All right, make sure yours looks like this. All right. Now we're going to go to page 7. I think this will be the first time that we've used page 7. All right, this is another page where we're organizing different sounds. All right, these are the sounds for sh. All right, now we know this one we use at the beginning of a word or the end of a syllable, but never the beginning of a syllable after the first one, except for the ending shit. All right, so if we know that rule, we know when to use this sh. So we're going to organize when we use our other sh's. So any of these we use at the beginning of the syllable after the first one. All right, so there's no rule for these except that they're at the beginning of syllables after the first one. So we're going to use this page to keep straight which word uses which sh. All right, for action, class, what is it? All right, I probably should have asked you, I should have asked you first how we say action to spell it. All right, good. We say action, and which sh do we use in action? Good, we use our tall letter sh. All right, so that first line there, we're going to write action. What's the first syllable? Good, ac. And the second syllable? Good, Sean. So go ahead and write it and mark it. All right, so that's how we spell it, class, but we need our thinking cap. Action, action. How do we say, so action, action. What isn't making its usual sound? Good, our o, u. Oh, I'm so excited. We finally got to use page 7. All right, let's see. We'll finish up that video there and we'll do one more.